Hello, hello, hello. I welcome you back to Soul Tarot. Guess what? I was meditating and I was asked, as that's how I receive my downloads. I received these beautiful number of feathers, you know, and I was so inspired, happy, full of joy, and I thought why not to share it with my collective. And of course the daily vibe that I just did, hashtag BDW, the daily vibe for the soul tribe, was about the same. Ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. And that's exactly what happened. Okay, so I have been called and drawn to do this uh, engagement, this new format of reading that I'm going to add to the channel, which is going to be a weekly reading for all the soul tribe which is tapping into it, the collective that I am tapping into it. So if the reading resonates you, the title attracts you, maybe this reading has something in for you. Whenever you see this, wherever you see this in the world, we're relatively new, yes. So of course the find would be very difficult because it's not a promoted kind of channel right now. But having said that, the goodness is always seen, right? So the sun, moon, and truth, they always come in time. Similarly, the goodness of the channel and what we are trying to put across shall reach you in time, in divine order. That is what I strongly believe in. The mantra on the channel, as we all know, those who are connected already know, those who are going to get connected will know. And I'm repeating that let's heal the world collectively so that we can heal ourselves. Okay, there are no reasons or seasons to spread joy and happiness. We must do that very selflessly because that is what we can at least do for each other, right? That's the little that we can offer. So this new engagement about the reading that I was talking about, that I have introduced or I'm introducing, is about this mystical world of fairies. So I'm going to use the mystical wisdom cards and I'm going to do a 3 card spread, okay, for the entire week for the collective who taps in, who vibes in. It would, the first card would showcase the beginning of the week, the second would showcase the middle of the week, and the third card would showcase the last part, the end of the week. And then, if need be, if I'm guided to, I'm going to clarify the same for the soul tribe. Okay, so wisdom cards are not about endorsing the fear of the unknown, but to inspire you and uplift your vibrations so that you can bow down more in reverence and in gratitude to the divine, saying, you know what, I understand all that is happening around me because I'm attuned, I'm balanced, and I see things more clearly. As the angel messages that I just did, the daily vibe that I did has an angel message attached with the loving words of Father that we just saw. Do check that out. I'll try to link that in the description. All the information about the channel, about me, would be in the description box. If not, uh, if this is not your reading, you can simply switch the channel. If it is, like I said, do give us a like and subscribe, and I'll really appreciate that. Okay, so let's begin with your mystical reading. What are the wisdom cards trying to tell us? And this is going to be a weekly reading. I'm just pulling out the cards. The beginning and, as we say, the middle and the end of the week. So 3 cards, as I said, I'm going to pull out. They've already been premeditated and shuffled. There's no day specific really, but in a week you'll see this, and maybe in time we'll try and fix it daily. Currently I'm dabbling into a few extremes, as I love to do that as a mystic healer, and the mystic in me dances to the tunes of the universe as I'm guided to. So 2 more shuffles they're telling me to do for my collective tribe. What do we need to see? Last little prayer that I say in button. Please show the mystery of truth that is into the collective. Those who are tapping, those who are vibing. What do we need to see? What do we need to see? What do we need to see for the upcoming week from the mystical wisdom cards? What do we need to see from the mystical wisdom cards? I love the color on the cards, really. Such a beautiful color of faith. What do we need to see? Archangel Michael with me. Power with me. Show me the message I need to see. My ancestors and master with me. Show me the message I need to see. I've shuffled more than 5. Yes, they're telling me. And I have to stop. Shows the messages of truth, love, and healing that the collective needs to see. Let's dive in. 3 cards. And this is an oracle reading. We got 4. I'm picking up 1. Okay. This was the first that flowed out. This was the second that I picked up, and this was the third that I picked up. So let's see, what are the wisdom cards trying to talk to us? What is the mystical world, the mystic in me really talking about? What do we need to see? The first card really that we have is of gratitude. Look at the beautiful colors it embodies, if you can see. Look at the sharpness of the picture. Look at the striking peacock feather, which is about shining yourself, the magnificence you possess, you have. And all about Krishna conscious. All about what the Father says, ask and you shall receive. But make sure that your spirit is aligned as the angels guided us in the daily vibe today. That make sure that you're aligned, you're balanced, and be very grateful for all that you have. Be very, very grateful, because that is the whole key. Attitude or gratitude always helps you and takes you forward, right? It does not stop. It does not puts a full stop in your life. In fact, it guides you and takes you and opens new doors for you. And when we say it opens new doors for you, what I mean by that, see, it opens, if you see, there is this amazing crystal ball in her hand. So you have all the ability to manifest, and whatever you manifest can turn into reality. But how you do that is the trick. So, with gratitude in place, the mindset of gratitude will let you stay in peace. As Father says, would let you stay in the state of love and joy all the time. It will give you the insurance and assurance that good things are going to come forward yet again, and they continue to be in your life. Keep reminding yourself that you're happier, you're not stressed anymore. Let go of the anxiety, let go of anything which is troubling you right now regarding your work, your relationships, anything in any dynamic. Create abundance around you, the mindset of abundance around you, and you'll have to ask for it, right? You'll have to ask for what you're really wanting in life so that you can change your life. But keeping that in mind, and having said that, you'll have to keep counting your blessings too. You have to stay grateful in that sense of energy where you keep thanking your deities, your God, your Almighty, everybody. That I'm so grateful for all the blessings that you have brought into my life and what you're going to bring into my life. And that's where all will become possible and you'll be ready to receive. It's a powerful process. It's indeed a very powerful process, trust you me. And I say that with huge understanding because I've experienced it. And shifting energy is not that difficult. It requires a lot of patience, persistence, and perseverance, yes. But with all these 3 in place, trust you me, you can really change your reality. I say that. So keep saying this to you out loud. I'm grateful for all that I have been blessed with. I'm grateful for all that I've been blessed with. So, this was the first part of the week for my collective, the soul tribe, which is vibing. Okay, keep that in mind. Keep reminding yourself and saying that you're grateful for all the blessings you have in life and the blessings that are coming your way. Okay, the midweek will bring in what? The midweek will surely bring in money. Honey, it is going to bring in money. How you attract money into your life? When you start manifesting abundance in the right way. And what is that right way? Tell me, what is that right way? I cannot ignore the colors in the card too, and the beagle here, which is more like judgment. When judgments comes around, things come into place, and there's divine order, there's divine intervention, and that is why it happens as it happens. And be true to yourself, be true to others, so that you can invite this resource, which is very important to lead our lives in the 3D plane. Because if you do not have this resource, of course life would be a little tricky. I am not a kind of a reader who says, what, manifest but don't manifest money, and all that. I always say money is very important. Of course money is important to have a healthy, peaceful, easy life. But with money, with the resource, the connection to the source here is, with the gratitude in the first half of the week, is that count your blessings always and have faith that more is coming to you and anything is possible. With your hard work, with your perseverance, with that sense of gratitude, anything can come in to your life. This could be for some, I don't know, I'm vibing in, this could be for some who have suffered, because 2020 has passed us by, right? COVID has been very, very tough around the globe for people across. But when we say that, we should remind ourselves that misfortunes, unemployment, financial difficulties, if at all, we have seen, and many of us have seen, they're going to change with the right mindset, so that you can invite the resource by connecting to the source. Keep in view, I'm saying that again, keep that positive mindset. Okay, we are in Mercury retrograde, people. So I'm just repeating it. Do watch the previous readings also, they might have a Mercury retrograde reading that I did yesterday or day before, I can't recall clearly. But also the daily vibe, do check out hashtag BDW if you're vibing into this, and if this is for you as a tribe that I'm vibing in. Do the best you have with you right now and ask for help if need be, so that you can find a way to get more abundance into your life. Support is always around, whether we see it or we don't see it. And see, the best bit, both the cards, if I turn this around a little for you, and I'm hopeful that you can see this, both the cards are looking at each other in this wonderful, the magic of having that right mindset in the right place to invite the right kind of abundance that you're wanting in life all through, to make your life a little easier. Is that difficult? No, I don't think so. So this was the middle of the week. The end of the week is embrace the truth, which is illusion. Okay, why illusion? Come to think of it, I had this very strongly today. I felt this very strongly today. Illusion is about not seeing the truth in the right way, not seeing the situation, the mindsets, the engagements that we are in, which are possibly not right for us. And the angel messages that came around today were of the same. Are you really missing that point wherein you should know what you're driven forward to, what you're supposed to do, and what you're doing? So yes, Mercury retrograde is about resetting and reassessing and reevaluating. So do not fall prey to the illusions, anything which is telling you that this is what is real, but in fact it's not. it's just taking you forward in the wrong direction. So that is why that right mindset came into place with gratitude as the initial bit. That do not manifest things that you don't want in life. Please do not manifest those things that you don't want in life. Because if you do that, trust you me, later in the day it will become very toxic. Okay, and once it becomes toxic, you won't be able to handle it. And why I say that? I say that because I see these three cards very carefully, and the color scheme of these cards are very, very identical. They're very identical, right? With gratitude on top, which is the beginning part, is again the same. Let me just show it to you again. The beginning of the week for my collective. Believe in yourself with the right mindset. Know what you're asking for. Count your blessings. Say thank you. Say big thank you for all that you already have and what is coming to you. Okay? With the middle of the week, as they said, the resource that you want, of course, who doesn't need money? Everybody needs money, right? Because life becomes easier. We are living in a 3D format. So, whatever you're asking for, whatever you're wanting, you'll find the right kind of help with the right kind of mindset. Keep that in view, okay? And then the illusion comes around that do not fall prey to your own mind, okay? Keep yourself balanced, aligned, so that you can see what is real and what is not. See the projection. This is real, this is not. Don't fall prey for any sort of trap. Could be in the work environment, could be an offer coming to you, could be a promotion being offered, could be sum of money. I don't know, I'm tapping into to to this tribe, to people who might be offered some good amount of money. Do not sign papers till the 20th of February, honestly, for some. And having said that, don't fall prey for anything which is too alluring or tempting, in short. Let me put it that way. Do not fall prey, okay? This is the end of the week. So you've got all the good things coming your way. With the right kind of mindset, everything is coming to your way, and anything which is toxic for you, anything which is not serving you anymore, will not stay or shall not stay. That is what you have to remind yourself with these two cards that initiated the reading, and Father saying it out loud that ask and you shall receive, and you have everything, and you're guided and you're supported. So I hope this reading resonated. If it has, do send us a like, share, and subscribe. And if at all you'd like to comment, I'd like to read them. And I'm sending you lots of love and light, and you love me back more. Bye for now.